Hello everyone. In this class, we are going to deal with some more information in the lesson opposition to the British rule in Karnataka. So, which is a topic we discussed in the previous video. The topic is nothing but the two important brave fighters who fought against the British, which are none other than Kitturu Rani Chennamma, as well as we discussed about Dondiya War. Now, in this class, let us discuss some more fighters who fought to get independency for their motherland. Here, the first one is Sangoli Rayanna. Sangoli Rayanna, 1829 to 1830. 1829 to 1830. Sangoli Rayanna. So, who is Sangoli Rayanna? Sangoli Rayanna is a loyal follower of Rayanna is a loyal follower of Rani Chennamma. Kitturu Rani Chennamma. So, he is a brave fighter. He is a brave fighter as well as he is a loyal follower of Kitturu Rani Chennamma. So when the Rani Chennamma is fighting against the British in order to get independence to her motherland, at the same time Sangoli Rayanna also fought with British along with Kitturu Rani Chennamma, and finally Sangoli Rayanna also imprisoned by the Britishers along with Kitturu Rani Chennamma. So the major aim of Sangoli Rayanna, he felt that it is his duty. It is a duty to liberate our motherland. Motherland, what is the motherland? Is Kitturu, right? So it is a duty for me to liberate my motherland from the British. That is a major aim of Sangoli Rayanna. By keeping this concept, he bravely fought against British, and more importantly, he organized some secret meetings in the geographical sensitive areas. Organized meetings. He organized meetings in a geographical sensitive locations. Geographical sensitive locations are nothing but secret places. So he organizes the secret meetings. So he is having 500 men soldiers, 500 men army. Sangoli Rayanna maintained the army power with 500 people. So here, what happened? Sangoli Rayanna is ready to fight against the British, and more importantly, his major aim is to loot treasury. The major aim of Sangoli Rayanna is to loot the treasury of the Britishers. Again, I will repeat, listen carefully. In the year 1829 and 1830, that is the era of Sangoli Rayanna in the Karnataka to fight against British people. Who is Sangoli Rayanna? Sangoli Rayanna is a loyal follower of Kitturu Rani Chennamma. So he thought that it is my duty to liberate my motherland. What is the motherland here? Kitturu. And Sangoli Rayanna successfully organized secret meetings in the geographical sensitive locations, and he is having the army power of 500. The army power of 500. I told right here, Sangoli Rayanna is imprisoned along with Kitturu Rani Chennamma. Just recall the information in the previous class we discussed, where Kitturu Rani Chennamma is imprisoned. Bailamangala. Bailamangala is a place where Kitturu Rani Chennamma imprisoned. Rani Chennamma imprisoned. Here, one of the important applicative type of question they may ask. Listen carefully. Sangoli Rayanna is imprisoned along with Kitturu Rani Chennamma in the place of Bailamangala. So here, British felt that Rayanna is instigated. Very, very important. British felt that Rayanna was instigated. British felt that Rayanna was instigated by Chennamma. Here, what is the meaning of the word instigated? Provoke. Provoke. We can easily say that motivated him to fight against British. Listen carefully. British felt that Rayanna was instigated. Instigated means provoked or encouraged to fight against British by whom? By Chennamma. That is the reason why British shifted Rani Chennamma from the Bailamangal present to Kusugal present. Very, very important question may ask. Question. Why British shifted Rani Chennamma from Bailamangala present to Kusugal present. The question may ask, why the British shifted Rani Chennamma from Bailamangala present to Kusugal present? So you have to write that answer. This is the answer. Here itself I am saying what type of applicative type of question they will ask from this content of Sangoli Rayanna. Why British shifted Rani Chennamma from Bailamangala present to Kusugal present? You have to write answer. British felt that Rayanna was instigated by Kitturu Rani Chennamma. So that is the reason why Rani Chennamma was shifted from Bailamangala present to Kusugal present. So in this manner, Sangoli Rayanna fight against the British. Here what happened, you know? When the rebellion is started by Sangoli Rayanna, the Britishers want to check this rebellion. So always they are going to implement some of the cunning strategies. The Britishers, in order to stop the rebellion of Sangoli Rayanna, they are implemented some of the cunning strategy. What is the cunning strategy? It means the Britishers taken help from Desais are nothing but the people who are opposing Kitturu Rani Chennamma. The people who are opposing Kitturu Rani Chennamma in Kittur, their help the Britishers are taken. The Britishers are taken in order to capture Sangoli Rayanna. And more importantly, Britishers are taken one of the Amaldar help, Krishna Raya. Krishna Raya is an Amaldar. He also joined hands with British to capture Sangoli Rayanna. Finally, Sangoli Rayanna is captured by the British, and Sangoli Rayanna will be declared as offender. Offender means what, you know? The person who done a mistake for his motherland, that is known as offender. So Britishers are imprisoned Sangoli Rayanna by taking help from Desais as well as Krishna Raya, and they declared Sangoli Rayanna is an offender, and finally is hanged. Sangoli Rayanna is hanged till death. Sangoli Rayanna is hanged till death. So here, what you know? Even though this rebellion is got failed, but there are lot of moral stories you may get to hear in the places like Kitturu and all about Rani Chennamma as well as Sangoli Rayanna. See, all the rebellions, whatever we are discussing, that is, it may fail, but that is motivated the people further to fight against the British. So, in those rebellions, Sangoli Rayanna rebellion is one of the important rebellion that is takes place in the year 1829 to 1830. So, this is a very important question for your examination point of view. This will become for 3 marks. And more importantly, one applicative type of question I wrote here: why British shifted Rani Chennamma from Bailamangala prison to Kusigal prison? You have to write British felt that Rayanna was instigated. Instigated means motivated or provoked by the Rani Chennamma. So that is the reason why Rani Chennamma shifted from Bailamangala prison to Kusigal prison. Children, this is all about the rebellion made by the Sangoli Rayanna against the British. Now, so far we discussed the rebellion made by the Sangoli Rayanna. So, Sangoli Rayanna created sense of nationalism among the people. That's what I told to you. Even though the rebellion is got failed, but it created sense of nationalism among all the people. What is the meaning of the word nationalism? It is nothing but it is our duty to sacrifice our life towards our country or our land. That is known as nationalism. So, as a part of it, let us discuss one more important rebellion takes place in Karnataka against the British, which is nothing but Amarasulya. Amarasulya rebellion. Amarasulya rebellion. So basically, Amarasulya rebellion is a farmer rebellion. Amarasulya rebellion is a farmer rebellion. This rebellion we can understand in the political backdrop of backdrop of coastal Karnataka regions, where political backdrop of coastal Karnataka regions that is taken place in the year 1834 to 1837. See here, Amarasulya rebellion, basically it is a farmer rebellion. What kind of rebellion? Farmer rebellion. So how can we understand this rebellion means? We can understand the rebellion based upon the political backdrop of coastal Karnataka regions. Simply we can say that coastal Karnataka means we can consider Kodagu and all the places, right? At that time, this coastal Karnataka ruled by Haleri dynasty. Coastal Karnataka ruled by Haleri dynasty. So there, Haleri dynasty king Chikka Veera Rajendra very very important point. Here I mentioned one point here. Political backdrop of coastal regions, it is a major reason. So what are the political disturbances are taken place? Chikka Veera Rajendra is the king of a Haleri dynasty, dethroned by Britishers. In the year 1834. This is a major incident happened. In the year of 1834, Britishers dethroned Chikka Veera Rajendra, who is one of the king in Haleri dynasty, and he is imprisoned in the year 1834. So he was captured, he was imprisoned in a particular place, and after that he shifted to Bangalore, and finally he shifted to Kashi. So via Bangalore he shifted to Kashi. So whatever it may be, the one of the major king of Haleri dynasty, Chikka Veera Rajendra, dethroned and imprisoned by the British. At that time, this rebellion led by three prominent people. Swami Aparampura, Kalyana Swami, and Puttabasappa. After the imprisonment of Haleri dynasty king Chekkavera Rajendra, three prominent people they led this rebellion: Swami Aparampura, Kalyana Swami, Puttabasappa. So immediately what happened, Swami Aparampura imprisoned in 1834. Again, Swami Aparampura imprisoned in 1834, and Kalyana Swami imprisoned in the year 1837. So now the political disturbance is taking place here in the coastal Karnataka region. After the imprisonment of Chekkavera Rajendra, these three peoples are led the revolution: Swami Aparampura, Kalyana Swami, and Puttabasappa. See, these three members are felt that we are also part of Haleri dynasty. So now, when there is no king for Haleri dynasty, we must take the leadership of that rebellion. That is the reason why they have taken active role in the AMARASULYA rebellion. But what happened immediately? Britishers imprisoned Swami Aparampura as well as they imprisoned Kalyana Swami also in the year 1837 and 1834 respectively. So here after that, what happened, when these two members are imprisoned, Puttabasappa named himself as a Swami Aparampura and he Kalyana Swami. He acted like he has taken the role of Swami Aparampura and Kalyana Swami, and from there onwards he led the rebellion very actively. That is the reason why now onwards we must discuss about the rebellion made by Puttabasappa. The rebellion made by Puttabasappa. Basically, Puttabasappa is a farmer. That is the reason why we discussed it, right? AMARASULYA rebellion, basically it is a farmer rebellion. So Puttabasappa is a farmer. So now here what happened, he started rebels party, means rebels community. So through rebels party community, he calmed people in the hilly regions. So basically at that time, AMARASULYA means we can say that Kodagu, Puttur and Sulya. These are the places in coastal Karnataka comes as a part of Sulya. So now the rebellion made here these three parts: Kodagu, Puttur as well as Sulya. This rebellion led by the Puttabasappa basically is a farmer. He described to the people, if the rebel party come to rule, he will withdraw the tax on tobacco. Tax on tobacco and salt. So if the Puttabasappa, if the rebels party is come to rule, so they will withdraw the tax on tobacco and salt. So this proposal is accepted by all the people. And he loot the treasury of British. So likewise, some of the places of British looted by the Puttabasappa under his rebels party people. At that time, the British people want to check the rebellion of Puttabasappa. At that time, Puttabasappa marched towards Mangaluru in order to attack the British. At that time, the Britishers are fortifying, they are mending the fort of Mangaluru. So in order to suppress Puttabasappa, British brought army people from some of the other places like Kannur, Bombay and all the places. The British brought additional army to defeat Puttabasappa. Finally what happened, Puttabasappa came to know this information that Britishers are bringing some additional army. So he fled towards Sulya. He went to Sulya, his place. At that time, the Britishers are imprisoned Puttabasappa by taking help from the local people only. By taking help from the local people only, Puttabasappa imprisoned by the Britishers. So once Puttabasappa got imprisoned by the British, the followers of Puttabasappa, all the people are scattered and they are imprisoned. So in this manner, the rebellion made by Puttabasappa is ended. So they are attacked, they brought additional army and they imprisoned Puttabasappa. In this manner, the rebellion made by Puttabasappa, especially Amarasulya rebellion, came to an end. So even though this rebellion also is a failed one, but we can say that it is created motivation and it is one of the brave rebellion made from the Amarasulya. So made from the Sulya, that's what we can call it as a Amarasulya rebellion. So this is all about the rebellions made by SANGOLI Rayanna we discussed, and after we discussed about Amarasulya rebellion. Just once a glance, after we discussed the information related to Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan, we started our discussion with what? Dondiyawag we discussed, Kittur Rani Chennamma we discussed, and in this class we discussed SANGOLI Rayanna, and after that we discussed Puttabasappa. So two more rebellions are remaining in this lesson, which are nothing but Halagali Veda's rebellion and Venkatappa Nayaka of Surapura. The two are remained in that lesson. After completing those two rebellions, the lesson is going to be an end. But in this video, just we discussed information related to Puttabasappa and Amarasulya rebellion, and after that SANGOLI Rayanna. In the next video, we will discuss another two important rebellions, and after that we will give conclusion for the lesson opposition of British rule in Karnataka. So yesterday, with regarding completed lessons, I sent you a proper notes, so you have to write that notes for your reference. Thank you students, have a nice day.